His tyres are going to be cold. 5 lights. And away we go for the feature race at Portimao. And Ross has had a fantastic start. And Diago up to second, Mr. Wiggles third. And so far so good. And Snacks didn't actually have too bad a start, fortunately, which is good. There's been no contact so far. And Ripley there just breaking a tad late. Loses a couple of positions. Oh, who's that? Mr. Wiggles. He's hit the wall very hard. He must have picked up damage. And someone else has lost it as well. Can lose it anywhere here. Look how bad it is. And Mr. Wiggles has retired. The championship leader has retired. And Ross leading the pack by a second, ahead of Deflated Way. I'm sure that's going to be an incredible battle. Ripley there as well, and Snacks. Snacks with the cold tyres didn't really lose much time, to be honest. So I think he was dreading the start, and I was kind of worried for him with the cold tyres. Yep, Diago has to service drive through. Going to lose a lot of time, probably come out last. We've all been there. I've definitely been there. Ross going off the track there. Might have got a warning for that. Having a drift there into turn 1. And Deflated Way, he seems to really like these conditions. He seems to be really smooth. And obviously he didn't pick up any penalties in the sprint race, and neither did Ripley. In 5th, Maxter in 6th, just goes a little wide there, a bit deep. Greg in 7th, having a better race. Little Semp in 8th, keep it up. Maradako in 9th, unfortunately pressed 8. Probably could just give him a warning for that. We've got Ziamani in 10th, and Diago comes out in 11th, and Aquarius has had to pit as well, so it's unfortunately not having the best of starts. I just believe it's just about not picking up any penalties, and I think you're doing well. Let's see what line Ripley takes through turn 1. Deflated went off a little bit, but Ripley driving very nicely, taking different lines. We have Snacks. Snacks has lost it, unfortunately, in turns 2. He was doing so well, but still a long way to go. I'm sure you can get those places back. And has had a fantastic start to this race. Oh, that's a moment for Deflated Way. Takes out one of the polystyrene boards. It's got one on his back of the car, but I don't think you pick up any damage from those. I don't even think you get floor damage. Yeah. But just goes to show how hard these conditions are for everybody. Bullet up to 4th, Max to 5th, Greg in 6th. Faster lap off the race from Ripley. It seems like his tyres take longer to work, but once they do, he does really well. So similar to the last race. Diago will be looking to get Maradako into turn 1. Goes off the track a little bit. Has a nice run on Maradako. Who wants the corner most? They both want it. But Diago has the inside line, but it's not over yet. Very good battle there. Oh, Diago's lost it. And Diago, did he get damage? Just went onto the curb and got wheel spin, and it sent him into the wall. Up on this lap against Ripley. A new personal best from Ripley and a new personal best from Deflated Weight, and they're all setting quicker times in the bullet. It's a little bit slower in the last sector, but so the gap between Ross and Ripley is 2.6 seconds. Very close. All it takes is one mistake, one bit of wheel spin, or a bit of oversteer, or you just miss your braking by a fraction, and you can lose so much time. And Ripley now has pulled away from Deflated Wee by quite a lot. Purple middle sector there, and Deflated Wee maybe just gonna settle for third place in the race. There's still a good few laps to go yet, but I think Ripley's on for a new fastest lap here. A new fastest lap by 3/10. He's pushing. And Ross has poured out a couple of tenths on this lap. And just a few laps remaining, and the gap is consistently staying around the 2.5 second mark. But they're both still putting in really good, strong laps. And the gap has come down now to 1.8 seconds. And Ripley has decided to absolutely send it. He's taking so much time out of Ross. Maybe he's just been conserving his tyres the whole race and just decided now he's going to absolutely push. It's incredible. Gap now 1.7. And a new fastest lap of the race again from Ripley. Is there enough laps remaining to close the gap? Can all change. How is Ross doing? Oh, Ross has a little moment there, but corrects it, and it's personal best, one of the best sectors of the race. Gap again. Maradaka with another penalty, and Ross is on another good lap himself. So can he retake the fastest lap, which is 2 points for fastest lap? And he's poured out a very good, nice gap here. And so new fastest lap, yep, new fastest lap, 1:37.3. And Ross wants the full amount of points. And what a fantastic drive from the top two. And Ripley, unfortunately, has picked up a time penalty. And Ross is just absolutely just put in a fantastic display. No mistakes today in the feature race. Just got to bring the car home. And doing a fantastic race. As I said, no mistakes. Had a great start to the race. Managed to pull out a gap early on. And it's just drove the most perfect race. And in the toughest of conditions. And that's what you got to do. And Ross now comes to the final corner. And is going to win the Portugal Grand Prix. And sets the fast lap of the race to get the extra 2 points. Congratulations to Ross. Second place, we have Ripley. Third, picking up another penalty, but that one manner is deflated wheat. That's a fantastic top three. Great job for the guys on the podium. The Bullet will come home in 4th place. That's very good points for the Bullet. Great job. Well, you got to say driver of the feature race. Faultless drive from Ross. No mistakes. Picked up no penalties. 25 points for the win. 2 points for the fastest lap. Picked up no penalties in the toughest of conditions. Well done, Ross. You drove superbly in that race. And to the guys on the podium who done brilliant. So Ross